joins us now from Fort Worth, Texas. Mr. Armey, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right. How did the Tea Party get started? Why were all those people out there who are now so influential in the Republican Party and the House of Representatives?
Well, actually, the Tea Party has its birth origins in an unrest and a disappointment in the Bush administration and the Republican majority that existed at that time. It probably was more or less fomenting out there with a disaffection and dissatisfaction. And TARP, President Bush's TARP, is one that began to really congenial. I gave that the moment of birth. And then, of course, when President Obama came back with his multifaceted bailout schemes very early in his presidency and started his class warfare diatribes, he really scared these people. And this movement is born more out of a fear of what will happen to America by these irresponsible, self-serving people in Washington of both parties than it is born out of any anger or any partisan attitude.
Well, you say that, but on the other hand, the Tea Party seems to have landed in the Republican Party. I mean, the people who have been elected as Tea Party representatives are Republicans, and people who are running for the next time are running in Republican primaries or Republican nominating contests. So it doesn't seem to be outside of the two parties.
No, it actually, what these folks, if you talk about to these folks at large, they really believe the Constitution is a marvelous document, and they believe that the Constitution correctly for purposes of liberty and purpose of proper, maximum, optimal functioning of a political economy to the prosperity of the nation is an ingenious document. So they look for people in elective office who will have an allegiance and a commitment and a service to constitutionally limited government, and they forsake any hope of finding such people in the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party has a malevolent antithetical attitude towards their values, so they basically move their notion to, we must try to reform and rehabilitate the Republican Party, help the Republican Party find itself to be the party of opposition to the Democrats rather than the party of echo to the Democrats that it has been in recent years.
When you were Republican leader in the House, I know that you worked from time to time with the Democrats. Some things did get done because you reached an agreement with your Democratic counterparts, made a deal, if you will. I mean in the best sense of the word. Today, many Tea Party people who are in the House and otherwise say it's my way or the highway. Is that the way the country gets to move forward?
Well, I don't think that's a fair characterization of the Tea Party movement. They do want a congenial working relationship and they want a productive work, but I think they kind of go back. We don't want anybody compromising on foundation principles of our great republic, but we can work out the details. We want you to sit down and work out the details. Now, I watched this whole process, this budget negotiations for 8 years. I sat down there and worked at the table with President Clinton himself, at the table with full detailed knowledge of what they were doing, and we worked out these details, not just he and I alone.
Yeah, but excuse me for interrupting, but that's the point. Excuse me for interrupting, Mr. Armey, but that's the point. You did work out details. You didn't get everything you wanted, and President Clinton didn't get everything he wanted, but you reached an agreement.
Right. Yeah, that's right. But let's face it. President Clinton was competent and knowledgeable about the business of his presidency. John Boehner doesn't have that opportunity to work with such a president.
The Tea Party, we're focusing here on over 50 voters, as you know, and every member of the Tea Party who is in Congress voted for the budget plan put forward by Paul Ryan. And it, of course, made Medicare a private system. Is that going to be a problem for them going into trying to get reelected in facing the senior voters?
No, I don't think so. The fact of the matter is, working with seniors, the first thing seniors want for America is the promise of liberty and prosperity that they know this nation can deliver, and they understand you got to back the government down. Now, insofar as so many of us, seniors, all of us at the age of 65 are trapped into this system with oppressive forces of government forbidding us the opportunity to care for our own health on our own terms in our old age. There's a little anger about that, and they want something better for their children. So as you change Medicare and make it more of a voluntary subscription with options for their children, they only see their children having a better range of choice and opportunities if you relax this iron-fisted, oppressive government grip on the health care of senior citizens. Let people have a choice to continue in their senior years taking care of themselves as they've done all their life, rather than to pass these laws that forbid them the right to buy their own insurance at the age of 65.
Dick Armey, thank you very much for joining us. We've enjoyed the conversation.